Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel IELTS with Muskan. In today's video, we are going to practice IELTS speaking with the complete set of questions on cars and the environment. Firstly, we will cover some part 1 questions about cars, then we will move on to an important part 2 cue card. Describe a person who likes to look after the natural world. After that, we will practice several part 3 follow-up questions about environmental protection. I will also explain some useful vocabulary, phrases, and ideas that can help you make your answer more natural and fluent. So watch the complete video, practice along with me, and try to answer the questions in your own words. Let's get started. Part 1, topic cars. Question first. Do you think car colors are important? Answer: yes, to a certain extent. For example, colors like white can get dirty quite easily, whereas uncommon colors can make it much easier to locate your car in a huge parking. However, I don't think the color of a car is overly important. Useful vocabulary: to a certain extent, get dirty easily, uncommon color, huge parking lot, overly important. Question second. Did you enjoy traveling by car when you were a kid? Answer: yes, I absolutely loved it, mainly because I enjoyed spending quality time with my parents. We used to do many fun activities in the car, such as playing games like Taboo and Antakshari. So, traveling by car was always an enjoyable experience for me. Useful vocabulary: absolutely loved it, quality time, fun activities, enjoyable experience. Question third. What types of car do you like? Answer: I don't have a specific preference, but I do favor SUVs because they offer more legroom and space. As a tall person, I tend to feel a little cramped in sedans or smaller cars. That's why I find SUVs more comfortable. Useful vocabulary: specific preference, favor SUVs, offer more legroom, feel cramped, comfortable. Question fourth. Do you prefer to be a driver or a passenger? Answer: I always prefer being a passenger because I like doing other things while traveling. Moreover, driving can be quite stressful on Indian roads because of heavy traffic and the blatant disregard for traffic rules. Useful vocabulary. Prefer being a passenger while traveling, quite stressful, heavy traffic, disregard for traffic rules. Question 5th. What do you usually do when there is a traffic jam? Answer. It depends on the day. Sometimes I talk on the phone with a friend or relative. If I have my laptop with me, I finish some pending work. Otherwise, I simply listen to music on the radio. Useful vocabulary. It depends on the day. Pending work. Otherwise, listen to music. Part 2. Cue card. Describe a person who likes to look after the natural world. You should say who this person is, what he she does, how he she does it, how often he she does it, and explain how you feel about this person. Sample answer. Today, I would like to talk about a person I know who deeply cares about nature. That person is my mother, who is a very passionate gardener. She absolutely loves planting different kinds of plants and flowers. In fact, we have hundreds of pots around our home because of her hobby. She is always busy taking care of them and making sure they receive enough water and sunlight. She also spends a lot of her free time searching on YouTube and Instagram for new gardening techniques and organic ideas. Whenever she finds a unique method that can help plants grow better, she immediately tries it in our garden. She treats her plant like her own children and looks after them every single day. When her plants finally grow or her flowers bloom, her happiness has no boundary. I feel very proud of my mother because she is doing something positive for the environment right at home. Sometimes I even feel a little jealous that such small things can bring her so much happiness. Seeing her passion has taught me that we should appreciate the small, natural things in life. She has basically turned our house into a small green forest, which makes the air feel much fresher. Overall, she is a true inspiration to me, and I hope to learn more about nature and gardening from her in the future. Important vocabulary: passionate gardener, someone who really ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਗਾਰਡਨਿੰਗ ਕਰਨੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਸੰਦ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ। ਲੁੱਕ ਆਫਟਰ, ਜਿਸ ਦੀ ਫਿਕਰ ਕਰਨੀ, ਧਿਆਨ ਰੱਖਣਾ। ਔਰਗੈਨਿਕ ਆਈਡੀਆਜ਼ ਮਤਲਬ ਨੈਚੁਰਲ ਹੋਣ ਅਤੇ ਇਨਵਾਇਰਮੈਂਟ ਫਰੈਂਡਲੀ ਮੈਥਡਸ ਹੋਣ। ਇੰਪਲੀਮੈਂਟ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਪਲੀਮੈਂਟ ਕਰਨਾ, ਮਤਲਬ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿ ਪੁੱਟ ਐਨ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟਿਸ ਕਰਨੀ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਰਤ ਲਿਆ। ਉਹ ਬਲੂਮ, ਜਦੋਂ ਫਲਾਵਰ ਖਿਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਆ। ਉਹ ਹੈਪੀਨੈਸ ਨੋ ਬਾਊਂਡਸ, ਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੈਪੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ, ਉਹਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਲਿਮਿਟ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ। ਆ ਬਰੀਥ ਆਫ ਫਰੈਸ਼ ਏਅਰ, ਕਿ ਉਹ ਰਿਫਰੈਸ਼ਿੰਗ ਏਅਰ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤਾਜ਼ੀ ਹਵਾ। ਆ ਟਰੂ ਇੰਸਪੀਰੇਸ਼ਨ, ਸਮਵਨ ਹੂ ਮੋਟੀਵੇਟਸ ਮੀ, ਸੋ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੋਟੀਵੇਟ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਉਹ। And part 3, follow-up questions. Question first. Do you think parents should teach their children how to protect the environment? Answer. Yes, I strongly believe that environmental education should start at home. Parents are the first teachers for children, so if they practice good habits such as saving water or planting trees, children will naturally follow their example. Teaching these values from an early age helps children become responsible citizens who care about the planet. Key ideas: parents, first teachers, good habits, responsible citizens. सो इन सारे कीवर्ड्स को लेकर आपने एक आंसर बनाना है। क्वेश्चन सेकंड. What laws about the environment are effective in your country? Answer. In my country, there are several laws that help protect nature. One effective measure is the restriction on single-use plastic bags in many states. There are also strict rules against cutting down trees in forest areas, as well as laws that punish factories for dumping waste into rivers. These measures are gradually helping to reduce pollution. Keywords vocabulary: environmental laws, single-use plastic, strict rules, forest areas, industrial waste, reduce pollution. Question third. Which do you think people prefer, rewards or punishment, when it comes to government intervention in the environmental protection? Answer. I think most people prefer rewards rather than punishments. For example, if the government provides subsidies for installing solar panels or purchasing electric vehicles, people may feel more motivated to help protect the environment. Punishments such as heavy fines can sometimes make people feel frustrated. Therefore, positive encouragement can often be more effective in changing people's behavior. So these are some keywords: government intervention, rewards and punishments, subsidies, solar panels, electric vehicles, positive encouragement, change behavior. So you can use this in your answer and make it as your own knowledge. Question 4th. Is it easy for children in cities to get close to the natural world? Answer. Honestly, it is quite difficult for children living in big cities to stay connected with nature. Most cities are filled with tall buildings and heavy traffic, and there are often very few opening green spaces. However, parents can still take their children to local parks on weekends or encourage them to grow small plants on balconies. This can help children develop a stronger connection with natural world. Question 5th. What can people do to protect the natural world? Answer. There are many small things that every person can do. We can start by reducing our daily waste and recycling items such as paper and glass. We should also try to save electricity and water whenever possible. Additionally, planting even one tree in our neighborhood can make a positive difference and help provide cleaner air in the future. Easy structure: reduce waste, recycle, save water, save electricity, plant trees. Question 6th. Is it important to teach students environmental protection at school? Answer. Yes, it is extremely important because students spend a large part of their day at school. When environmental protection is included in school lessons, it can gradually become a habit. Schools can also organize practical activities such as cleaning drives, tree planting events, and gardening projects. These activities help students understand the importance of protecting nature in a fun and practical way. High band phrases for this topic. Protect the natural world. Care deeply about nature. Environmentally friendly. Reduce pollution. Protect green spaces. Save natural resources. Raise environmental awareness. Develop good habits. Make a positive difference. Take responsibility for the environment. Stay connected with nature. A sustainable lifestyle. So that's all for today's IELTS speaking practice. We covered part 1 questions about cars, a part 2 cue card about caring for nature, and part 3 questions about environmental protection. Remember, Don't try to memorize every answer word for word. Instead, learn the ideas, vocabularies, and useful expressions and practice speaking naturally. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more IELTS videos. Keep practicing, stay confident, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.